What's up, everybody? This is, I don't even remember, what's my name? Magnus? Yeah, that's my name, Magnus, yeah. It's been a while, yeah, I know. Life has happened, and, but I'm back, and I'll be bringing you some more FF8.
From the PlayStation.
Exactly, and if that's Fanchon right there. You guys know him, because he's been pretty much holding his channel down. Mad respect, mad respect. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to continue this. I haven't played this game in forever, so bear with me. There's going to be a lot of running around and stupidness going on. But, hey, I'm back. So, yeah.
So, after a year of him not being back at all, like, I had to get this game. I had no choice but to get this game for him. I was like, this needs to happen. So there'll be no excuses to, like, I can't record. Because we tried this shit, what, twice?
Yeah, we tried this shit forever. And then...
This is take 3.
Take 3 of us getting this shit done. Finally.
Yeah, but everything, it's working perfectly fine now.
Yeah.
So, yay!
Yeah, because I plugged the USB port in the wrong place, and it just didn't want to work. But hey, it's working now. So yeah, let me just give you a little backstory. I've moved like 8 million times. Yeah, I don't have a 360 nor most of my stuff to record. But hey, I've been playing Bioshock Infinite. That's all I gotta say. Game's awesome.
So, for people who are seeing this episode, you'll know the time span between now and then.
Yeah, it's been
when this goes up.
Yeah, it's been what, pretty close to a year now. Actually,
shit, I think it's been more than a year.
It's probably look at my last video. See how long it's been, because I'm pretty sure it's been.
I think it's been like a year.
So yeah, let's see if we can get through a few bosses here and get you some more of the story.
Oh, hit that fan. You might want to hit that fan.
Off?
Yeah, feedback.
Oh, feedback. Where's the controller? Is there a controller?
There was a remote for it. It's somewhere.
So yeah, y'all get to listen to us not be organized as hell.
No, it's right there. Right hand side. Left. My bad.
That's cool. Sorry for that little feedback you guys got there. So yeah, it's been sorry as I adjust my mic. Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Shit, because I need to take a break.
yeah. Fanchon, he's been holding down for a while, and he needs a nice little break. So hopefully I can next time I get paid, I can get some upgrades going and bring you guys some new stuff.
God damn, it's been since you didn't. The last video technically that you did was Mortal Kombat.
Damn, how long ago? How long ago was that?
1 year ago.
Damn. So yeah, it's been a year. Oh, sorry. I'm listening to him and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Prolonging this inevitable. This next box is pretty easy. Disclaimer: I say it's pretty easy. Watch me lose the first time I do it. I better not, cause.
No, see, don't be like me where I only have 2 playthroughs on the entire channel that I don't die. No, that's a lie. 1, Silent Hill 2.
Oh,
that's it.
You have to die in Silent Hill 2 because it's Silent Hill 2. Like.
I didn't die in Silent Hill 2
oh,
at
you
all.
Didn't? Oh,
no, that's the only game on our channel that I
so
did not
die.
die.
Because like Silent Hill 2, like
Remember Castlevania? Death. It was 6-1.
6-1. That's that matchup ratio. You should have got the Brady guide out for it. You need the Brady guide. Excuse me as I take a sip of my Dos Equis.
We are both of the legal drinking age.
He's been drinking way too much already.
We are the inking
And like
age.
I said before, I'm not going to be reading the chat because I know you guys can read. And if you can't, read a book, motherfucker. Like, seriously. Like, seriously.
Shit, actually, the Scott Pilgrim one, we got to do that one eventually.
Yeah, we probably do have to do Scott Pilgrim at some point.
But that's after you get through at least disc 1.
Yeah. This one shouldn't take too long.
It's short.
It's really short. It shouldn't take too long, but then again, I also said that, I'm going to have regular updates, and you see how that shit worked out, right?
Yeah.
A year later.
My house has to be the hub of all channel recording and updates.
Yeah, his stuff's gonna be Fantron. I almost called him by his real name again. Haha. His place is pretty much like where recording and stuff has to happen right now. So hopefully once my stuff gets up and running, I can have him over and we can attack it from both sides and we can both put updates up and stuff like that.
We can do the do.
I do really appreciate everyone that has subscribed and liked the video and stuff. And
we jumped up since like last year.
Random battle. So please, if you have any friends and stuff like that, please give them our channel name. Tell them to watch, tell them to like, tell them to subscribe, everything. Because man, we could definitely use it. We want to grow this channel, make it big. And excuse me for keep clearing my throat, but I smoke a lot of cigarettes, and yeah. So yeah. Oh, I have a mute button on my mic. 1 second. All right, you probably heard that from Fantron's mic, but that's okay. But yeah, like I said, dealing with some nasal stuff here, but that's all right. We'll power through it.
Oh man. So here's what this is pretty much gonna be like the update slash him actually playing the game. Final Fantasy 13 still in the works. I know I haven't been uploading it like I said I was supposed to. The reason being is because I've been working on other things, such as the Versus series, where if you haven't heard already, it's me taking on everything, you know, online multiplayer. Like Gears of War, Tomb Raider even, you know, shit like that. All my multiplayer games. And I do want to get to Final Fantasy 13. Like, I already have 10 parts ready to go, but I'm not doing those yet. I won't be uploading those at least until I finish Disc 1. That dude is hella about to get
No, he about to get raped.
Ugh. You know, at first I didn't know what that was.
That's the HD. This is the high tech graphics, man. This is like this is the shit right there.
3D with drawn on backgrounds. Yep. Looking like Resident Evil. Pre-rendered backgrounds.
Oh really? Really? Did I get struck first?
With this blow.
Why you keep telling me stuff I already know?
Because Cypher's a douche, you know.
Yeah. You see?
You see?
So yeah, this is I forgot to draw. There's a lot of drawing going on because I like to have a lot of cures and stuff because you never know what might happen. But this game scales, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Which I found out on me playing this on my own, because at first I thought he wasn't gonna, you know, go ahead and record the game, so I was gonna eventually plan to do it. So I pretty much prepared myself for it. And he's like, "No, I'm gonna do it," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, because this is my baby. This is like
that would be like him recording Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, this is I love this game. This is it.
So you still taking 10-2, right?
10-2.
Are you gonna take 10-2? I'll take 10.
No, I'm not touching 10 or 10-2.
What? I gotta take both of those.
I'll do 9.
What I'm doing the 13 series. I'm doing all 3 of them.
I guess I'll do 10-2.
You wanna take 12?
Only the international version.
It's gonna cost me an arm. You gotta go halves.
I'll go halves as the international version. And the reason I say international version because I don't know if you've seen it yet, but on the international version, at the end you have to fight all 5 judges at once. It's pretty much like the final mix of Kingdom Hearts 2. Like it's just a clusterfuck of just awesome.
By the way, never seen him do that.
I have.
Because I always killed him before.
Well, aren't we an overachiever? And I missed my trigger again.
Not an Xbox controller. Huh?
No, it's not an Xbox controller. I'm so used to playing this different type of controller. Cypher, the guy in the white coat, don't really care about him because he's my rival. And he just sucks in general. And I'm glad he didn't get the last hit because he got XP for it.
And yeah, well, we all know how that goes.
Yeah, we all know how that
goes. No rivals don't
get that. Oh, Venom Fangs, yeah.
So are you gonna go for Quistis's all for blue magics?
I don't yet. I have to look into it. I might.
Well, I'd say I can look some up.
You should
for
because I think she has some pretty good ones. I know for a fact I'm going for Lionheart because I love the limit break for Lionheart.
I like how I type of Quistis and it says Quistis card, Quistis blue magic, Quistis degenerator. Degenerator is the most broken thing in this game.
Awesome.
You should get that, but don't overuse it, like, because that'll make the game easy.
Yeah, well, I mean, like once you get Lionheart and once you get Aurora from for Selfie, I mean, this game is pretty much like LOL because everything just gets so easy. Firecross, no mercy.
Did I just hear somebody's
limit breaks always take priority. And this is probably the only time you'll ever see his limit break because
unless he does it to you.
I don't let him do it to me because guess what? Guess who kills him?
Wait, how did he get his limit break? So he didn't even have. Did he have yellow damage? Was he on critical?
No, he I believe every time you do this, he always does it there just so you can kind of see it, because you won't ever see it otherwise. Cause
really, I've never seen it. Yeah, except when I was fighting him, you know. And he would do it to me, and I get fucking salty. It's like, did he just really fucking open and cutscene me? Like,
so yeah, you gotta pick up. You get different types of ammo and stuff like that. And there's a character later on that he actually uses that. But what I'm going to need later is pulsar ammo, because I need that to make Lionheart. And there is a way you can get Lionheart in Disc 1. It's just really super annoying and tedious, and I really don't want you guys to have to sit through that tedious process, because it's not fun. Not fun at all. I mean, you gotta play triple trad, and that game, I mean, it's rough.
Nobody wants to play that game.
I mean, I'm gonna play it because I love this game and I want Lionheart and stuff, but I'm not gonna. Oh, limit break again. Damn. Anyway. Man, I'll tell you what, like, I know I've been rambling a lot, but it feels really good to be back recording and stuff like that. It's been so long. I feel kind of bad because, like, I'm always like, oh, there's gonna be no late videos and stuff like that. And I hope you guys know life happens sometimes, you know. Gotta have your priorities and straight. I mean, if I don't work, if I don't do what I need to do, I can't do anything. So I need to, you know,
Shit, that's what I'll be telling them. Same thing. I'm like, hey, you know, I do this, but you know, during the weeks, I got you.
I got bills and shit. Like, this is my motto. This is my life motto. You don't work, you don't eat. You know. So I mean, you gotta get it in. You gotta get it in. I might have skipped through some of this chat real fast. They really didn't say anything. I apologize. I mean.
Cypher's gay.
Cypher's gay. You look like Mr. Blonde from
fucking Perfect Dark.
So,
Jesus.
I mean, you were the prototype Albert Wesker, except you were not even as cool.
You know, I never got Mighty Guard.
You never did?
No, and I fucking want it. That is such a good ability.
Yeah, Mighty Guard's pretty awesome.
Useful in Final Fantasy X. Extremely useful.
Yeah.
Kimari.
Yeah. Kimari, I don't know. Final Fantasy X, Kimari's broken because he's Kimari, and once you get Ultima, and that is selfie.
Hot dog.
Yeah,
head.
hot dog head. I just love the job they did with the cinematics in this game. Like, it's just so good.
Remember when Square Enix was all about the cinematics and the story, and now they're just like dirt face.
Well, see, Square Enix now, nah. This is SquareSoft. All I want for Christmas is SquareSoft back. I mean, what I wanted before that was another season of Ghost in the Shell. I am getting that. It's gonna be awesome. But now, I just want SquareSoft back because SquareSoft did their games right.
Well, we'll wait till 13.3 and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll wait till 13.3.
Which I will be reviewing after I finish Final Fantasy 13 and 13.2. 13.2 is actually really short.
Unless you want to kill Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I'll be doing that in a extras episode.
That's awesome.
Because I won't be doing that shit like, oh yeah, I'll do it live, but I'm going to do it in extras. On the file that I currently have now.
It's like, oh, do you want to take the safe way, or do you want to jump? Just jump off the cliff. It makes it easier. If you're doing a speed run, you always jump off.
Shit. Man, remember the speedrunners?
Yeah, the speed gamers?
Yeah, the speed gamers, yeah, and they were just like, good
that's
Lord.
what originally got us into like all this stuff, watching stuff like that. I mean, man, that was some years ago, wasn't it? Honestly, they don't.
2.5 years ago.
Streaming hasn't been the same. Like, any of that stuff hasn't been the same since those days. I mean, those were the golden ages. I mean, you had Eva videos, you had Video 2. I mean, everything was just jumping.
Now everybody, you know, everybody's kind of monetarily just disappearing from it, or more people are getting onto it, but you know, they're going from their YouTube channels.
More people, you know, more people are streaming, which it's not as good as it used to be. I mean, the pioneers of streaming are pretty much like, you know, oh, we've got families and stuff, and they've kind of let it go. And I'm not saying the new guys aren't, you know, good, but it doesn't feel the same. It really doesn't feel the same.
Vash is doing it.
Yeah, Vash is pretty. Homeboy's funny. I mean, he's straight up just funny as hell.
Like, any channel recommendations coming from our channel?
Yeah.
Vash.
I forgot that I can get random battle in here.
That's okay.
I need to hurry.
What I'm gonna start doing after you defeat Everett, I'm gonna start cutting him out.
Okay.
Because you were talking through him, so I was like, well, he's talking, he's updating, he's rambling. I'm gonna let him ramble. So I'll let you do that. But after all these, we'll just start cutting them out.
Okay.
Especially the ones in field. Good Lord. So whenever you get a random battle and you know you haven't
Yeah.
seen the enemy, just silence.
Yeah, I need to invest in upgrading my no random encounters. That's
Yeah, that would require for you to get who? Diablo?
yeah.
Diablo.
Diablo's not bad. Like,
Yeah,
I've got Diablo.
It's actually really easy.
go ahead and use the save point because you can never save too many times in this game.
I remember as a kid. I remember when I had this game for the first time. I went against Diablo on accident. I was like, "Ooh, I wonder what this does." And it said magical lamp, and I used it, and
Yeah,
I didn't
when
save.
I got this game many years ago, since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and do my junctions and stuff like that because we've got one mini boss, which is these guys are hilarious. We're gonna fight next, and then we've got the actual main boss. And when we fight him, I'll give you a little backstory on him and.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl, I think it is. I think it's
Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl. Anyway.
Time out. Who cares?
Yeah. Also, just a pro tip: if you play a Final Fantasy game, don't change the damn names. That annoys me more than anything when people change the names.
Dude, don't even get me started.
Don't change the names. Leave the names the same. Unless it's like Final.
You can't do that. You can't do that in new
Unless
games.
it's like Final Fantasy 1, where it's like, oh hey, this is you can name whatever. Then.
That's the only Final Fantasy. Well, I would say Final Fantasy. No, because Final Fantasy Tactics, they have character names.
Oh, I got the card ability, card captors. That's pretty much what that is. Every time I use it, I'm just gonna say card captors, like, cause that's exactly. Go ahead and use magic and give her items, cause she doesn't need to draw anything.
Oh, she does it.
Okay. Yeah. Once you start getting new stuff and going into battle, like for my grinding and stuff like that, I have a different setup, and then for like going into boss battles and stuff like that, I have a completely different setup because those can make or break you.
See, now, I'm going to tell you from my personal experiences, people watching, viewers. When I played Final Fantasy VIII, I did the stupid thing of only having 3 people having certain, junctions and stuff like that, where I would put all the summons, a certain amount of summons to even them out. Needless to say, I asked Magnus about it, and I was just like, what does he do? How does he do it? And you told me what? You do it for everybody. Everybody has their own shit.
Yeah, everybody has their own separate stuff. Really?
And it works out really well in like the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Really
yeah,
well.
It works out really well, especially because like a lot of the if you notice, there's a menu that I'll show you later, but each person has a different compatibility with a different Guardian Force. So you want to make sure you match those up, and that goes into the whole junction system and stuff like that. And it gets really in depth, actually. Some people hate it. I personally really enjoy it.
The only thing I don't like about this game is its bland text boxes. That's it. That's the only thing. I wish you could customize them. What happened between 7, 8, and 9? What the fuck happened between 8? What did they do? Did they rush this game?
I don't think they rushed it. I just think they focused a lot on like cinematic. Like they focused a lot on cinematic. Because if you look at the cinematic, I mean it's
because 7 didn't really have that many cinematics.
No.
Actually, as a matter of fact, they hardly had any.
No.
It was mainly in-game
yeah.
shit.
I think that's the thing. On this one, they focused more on cinematics. On 7, the story was, it's probably the best story I've ever seen. I mean, it's good.
Did you know about the fan-made Final Fantasy 7
No, I didn't know about that. What is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'll send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's basically Final Fantasy 7 but written out.
Awesome.
It's good. It's good. These guys are like, they were like, oh well, if you like us and blah 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 blah, we'll send you a hardback copy.
Also,
and I'm like, dude, I need to get a hardback copy.
Also, remember, heal up before every single battle because and I've got 57, so I'm good to go.
Later on in the game, I just use items because I'm like, oh, my stats are gonna go down.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Just use items. All right, now we take the lift up. That's what you want to do.
I got a random battle when I stepped on the elevator. I was pissed. I was like, fuck.
That's usually how it happens. You get right to where you want to go, and you're like, yes, I made it, and then random battle.
So are you gonna do the whole as soon as you get no encounters? Are you gonna use that completely?
Probably.
Okay, so that'll be a lot easier on my editing once you get
Exactly.
that. Because in all honesty, the game scales.
Yeah, the game scales.
That's why I'm like I'm level what 19 at the end of the game. Like, it's just like what the fuck. In Final Fantasy, that's so unheard of.
Yeah, I mean,
unless
it
you're
scales,
doing a
and there's certain levels
run.
where you don't want to like progress and try to beat the game at that level because things just hit too hard. Like, sure, your max level, you have everything, you can go through it, but just know that eventually something's going to one-shot you, and it's going to be very frustrating because the game scales. You're going to be off guard, you're going to be chilling, oh, I can do this, no problem. And something's going to be like,
dick in the butt. No.
What is it? What is it? Tomberry? Tomberry? Anyone? Anyone Tomberries?
Oh, wait, Tomberries. Yeah, all the enemies scale with you, right? All enemies? Fuck that
And there's
shit.
Tomberries in this game.
Oh, I killed one, and I was so happy.
And you can get a Tomberry Guardian Force. But yeah, next boss, these guys, hilarious.
Biggs and Wedge.
They pretty much got put in for comic relief, and you can run around a little bit up here. I love how they did this. Like,
see, and I think that's why the bland text box exists.
yeah, because they focus so much on stuff like this. I mean, look at this. How much?
Like, there's so many, like, while you're in the game, they're like, okay, we're going to switch perspective to CGI.
Exactly. Yep.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
And if you look now, that's pretty much what everything is. You'll be sitting at like a cutscene, you're like, oh, this is a cutscene. And then it's like,
Final Fantasy 13-2 would be the perfect
and then it's like,
example.
oh, press A, you're going to die. And you die because you're just chilling.
You know what's funny? The graphics from cutscene to game for Final Fantasy 13-2, like, you can't really tell. Like, the battles look so crisp. Like, there's no difference between you walking around, battling, or anything. And cutscenes, to an extent, you can tell a little
Exactly.
bit. But hardly, because it looks just the same. And graphics nowadays have gotten so
I
good.
remember being a kid playing this and just being like, oh my god, this is the best looking thing I've ever seen.
Shit, remember when Donkey Kong was the best thing that anybody's Donkey Kong Country?
Man,
That was the best
I
thing.
remember when Donkey Kong 64 came out, and I thought there's nothing that can ever beat this. There's nothing that can equal this awesomeness.
And then Zelda.
Yeah, and then Zelda happened. Yeah, and then I got Majora's Mask, and I was like, DK64, EAD. Like, that's pretty...
So, once we're done with our Final Fantasy runs, we gotta do a Zelda game.
Yeah. Which one did you want to do first?
I want to do it chronologically.
Oh, man.
So we gotta do Skyward Sword. We have to do Skyward
Sword first.
Yeah.
Man, that means I have to go find Oracle of Seasons and Ages again because they're in there. Are we just going to do the console or we're going to do handheld?
We might emulate.
It's funny you say that because, like, not too long ago, I actually looked up the
Zelda timeline?
Yeah, I looked up the timeline because I was curious as to where Skyward Sword fit in.
Hold on. Skyward Sword was it's the beginning. The beginning. So, let me see. Why are we talking about every other game?
I know, we're talking about every other game,
Fucking
but
right
just
now.
know this video, like, I haven't done this in a while. I don't have any script or anything right now, and shit just got real. Because this is a boss battle, and this is my jam.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be like an update / me rambling / you can watch this and laugh a little bit, hopefully. Please laugh.
Okay, so it goes Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, Four Swords, Ocarina of Time.
Man, that's crazy.
I finished Minish Cap, so I'll do Minish Cap. I should make you do Skyward Sword.
Oh, that's new. You got to get those. Got to stock up on those.
So do you want to do Skyward Sword or should I do Skyward
You do Skyward Sword.
You'll do
I'll
Minish
do
Cap
Minish
then?
Cap.
So we'll just trade off. Fuck, we're going to be here forever
okay.
on this series.
That's all right.
And then, also, with Ocarina of Time, there's 3 different parallels. The heroes defeated Child Era and the Adult Era. So we got to do rock, paper, scissors, or flip a coin, or draw straws on which
Or hell, we'll just do them together. We'll do a part, I'll do a part, you'll do a part. We'll co-commentate it, but I mean, we both switch off playing and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then we should make a third person. Well, I gotta get more things.
It's my girl Sheba. Like, when I was a kid, I was like, man, like, she's hot. And then I'm like, man, this is a video game. I'm only talking like this. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you do your Guardian Forces, they actually have their own health bar, which is nice when you're fighting something that's, way harder to fight. You can, use that to kind of absorb a lot of the beating, and you can also heal those, so...
Wait, press R1.
Pressing R1.
Was it R1? R2? L1. R2. L2. Square? Select. Yeah, okay. Okay, what I'm going to say right now, there's certain abilities later on, I don't know what it is on leveling, I'm pretty sure you know this, where you hold down select, and a square thing will show up with a bunch of numbers on the side. If you mash square and the number goes up, and if it tells you to stop mashing square, it's like a little mini game.
Yeah.
But it ups your power for how much you do. So, like, for a certain summon, Alexander, for instance.
Alexander.
Yeah, when he rapes that one boss in the Salt Flats. So, actually, I pretty much two-shot him with that. Should have stayed home.
I really wish they'd have put Knights of the Round in this game.
We don't need it. Got line.
I know.
Okay, so I gotta finish my initial run through of Skyward Sword then before I record.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, for everybody who's been following for Metroid, Metroid Prime 2 will be done next week. It'll be getting done next week. The game just took me 10 hours to finish because I couldn't find the last 5 keys.
And it's hard.
The game is hard.
And it's hard.
It's hard.
Especially like a lot of these games, like we haven't played these games in so long. And guess what time it is?
Pay raise deduction.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one time. When you fight this boss, every time you fight this boss, draw